10 years ago, on the night of October 31st, a small town fell victim to an escaped killer. Under the cover of darkness, he carried out the most horrifying mass murder on record. Ever since that night, no one has forgotten his name. And Halloween has never been the same. Ten years ago, on the night of October 31st, a small town fell victim to an escaped killer. Under the cover of darkness, he carried out the most horrifying mass murder on record. Ever since that night, no one has forgotten his name. And Halloween has never been the same.
What is up, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Offbeat and Unfiltered. I'm your boy, Louis D, along with a special guest. And my special guest is...
I'm Harley.
Harley Quinn, right? You introduce yourself?
Yeah, I go by Harley Quinn. I'm a tarot reader, a Thelomite, and an artist.
I want to welcome everyone that's watching on the live, on Facebook Live. This is the Halloween special edition tarot card. If you have any questions towards the end, I will open up the phone lines for about 5 or 10 minutes if anyone wants to call in. So let's get started. Okay, so go ahead and give me a little bit of background about yourself.
Well, I've been reading tarot cards since I was like 11.
Wow, since 11.
Yeah, my older sister bought a deck and then just got bored with it immediately. So I picked it up and just kind of never put it down. Yeah.
Wow, since 11.
Yeah, long time.
Wow, 11. Wow.
Yeah, like
I was playing with my Nintendo at 11.
Right?
It was Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah, other kids were like doing normal things.
That's pretty cool. I mean, here's a quick question. Since you started at 11, or as an adult, these little vampires are out.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
It's chill.
Do the tarot cards call you? Are you called to them?
I wouldn't call it like a calling necessarily. Like, if you're going to be a tarot reader, like, you have to build a relationship with your deck. Like, definitely. So it's more important to kind of build that relationship with it, get familiar with the artwork,
right,
with the artist, you know, understanding like traditional reading and stuff like that. Yeah. So I wouldn't call it a calling. That's just me.
So, how long did it take you? You said from 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it something you used to do every day? As like you get your deck, you pick it up, and who taught you? Who taught you how to read each card?
Nobody taught me. I was kind of a bookworm, so I was always reading books. As soon as I got the deck, you know, it came with its own little thing, but I would still like study outside of that.
Right.
So I got really into like the origins of tarot as we know it now, and that's really what like I go off of.
Wow. So you didn't have no mentor. It was just yourself.
Yeah, it was just, you know, me, a bunch of books, learning magic.
Once again, everyone out there watching on the live, I have my special guest, Harley Quinn, and this is the Halloween special edition tarot card. Everyone that's catching up right now, we're pretty much giving a quick intro about tarot card reading and what got my friend into reading the tarot.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't have a mentor?
No, not a mentor.
I know there's books
Yeah.
on tarot card reading.
I'd say there's a lot of like magical people that I admire, but I never really had anyone to mentor me like specifically. Like I'm a Thelemite, so I follow Thelema. That's my religion, which was created by Aleister Crowley.
Right.
So I'd say Crowley's a little bit of an influence to me. I don't want to say too much of an influence because it's kind of a creep.
But he was into the mysticism, he studied like the Egyptian mystical part of it too and all that, right?
Yeah, so what Thelema really is kind of like a crossover between like Jewish Hermeticism and which is like mysticism and like Egyptian mythology. These things, because a lot of Jewish Hermeticism was actually passed down like through Egypt, through a lot of countries in that area. So they share a lot of spiritual practices and stuff. Like there's a lot of overlap.
And I know there's different ways of like not only tarot cards, but there's also like in different religions or different like Wicca. There's like for example, they say the chicken bones.
Yeah.
Or sticks, even sticks in Wicca, right?
Oh yeah, some people do read bones and all of that. Like I'd say
some sticks and stuff like that.
Yeah, you could break down like spiritual beliefs into a couple of different categories. There's like the healer type stuff, which is like prana and like ki or chi, which is like all about energy healing and like getting yourself to be more powerful, that kind of thing. You have like divination, people who are like really into trying to cultivate psychic abilities.
Yes.
What I'm more into is this concept of being magic itself. We believe that everybody has that within them, which is why anybody could build a relationship with their own tarot deck.
But there's also people that claim that I read tarot cards and I'm really good at this. I have been read by a lot of people in different types of ways as well. Mm-hmm. I've been read in La Santeria, religion, and they throw the Crowley shells.
Yeah.
They throw which in Spanish, the caracoles. Mm-hmm. They also do the cards. They do in Ifa. They do the what is the it's like a talisman or like a little like a chain with little coins and stuff like that. And you flip it upside down and stuff like that.
So a lot of different kinds of divination.
Yeah, I mean, there's even people just by looking at you, be like, they look at you and they study you and they're like, okay, well, boom, they'll throw something at you like, how the hell did you know about this? Like, I don't even know you just by looking at you in the eyes or studying you and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, they get that feeling.
Yeah.
Well, like for me personally, I don't identify as a psychic. Like, I don't think I could tell the future or anything like that. For me, it's about interpreting symbols. Like, you brought up some people like to cast bones and interpret those. I try to stick with the cards on it. Yeah.
Cool. When you throw the cards, some people shuffle the cards differently. They told me to shuffle the cards like 6 times. Some others say like 8 times.
Yeah, they give you like little specific instructions.
Yeah, and then they say, cut it like in form of a cross, and then put it like in 3 sets. And some other people say put it in form of a cross on the table, flip the middle card, and they start like that.
I would say it's really about like individual ritual. Back in the day, what I used to do to people was just like I would have them shuffle. I'd be like, just shuffle until you feel right, and then hand it to me, and we'll go over it. But now, like, I've had this deck specifically for quite a while, so it's a little beat up.
What deck do you use?
I use the Rider-Waite from most things, or Rider-Waite Smith. Got to say it right because got to give credit to the artist Pamela Coleman Smith. Who's the one who created all this beautiful artwork.
Tons of tarot cards. For instance, my girlfriend, she has a shelf
Mhm.
or I mean, yeah, it's like a bookshelf packed with
Different decks. Yeah.
different tarot card. I mean, she even has the Disney ones, and those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those are dope.
I used to have the DC ones.
What? There's some DC ones too.
Oh yeah.
Dang, that's awesome. Hell yeah. So
yeah,
you use again the
Rider-Waite Smith deck.
Rider-Waite Smith deck,
Mhm.
and that's next to the Roman, or not the Roman, the tarjetas españolas, the Spaniard cards, or what do you call them?
Oh, you're talking about
The ones with the squash and the little coins.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
In
It's
Spanish, they call it
kinda-
españolas.
essentially it is like it's similar imagery, kind of coming from the same place.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It just sort of it's the overlap again.
Because
Yeah, like the lady who designed these, like specifically, I'll put it up
cool.
so you can see the chariot. She was
Different.
really into Jewish Hermeticism, like really into the Aleister Crowley stuff before he started his own like religion. So a lot of these you could see some of the Egyptian symbolism.
Okay, on the bottom, right?
Mhm.
The Sphinx, right?
Yep, two Sphinx.
Yeah.
Kind of balancing.
The yin and the yang, right?
Yeah.
The black and the white.
Yeah.
Cool.
The inner, the outer, the good, the bad. Yeah.
So with so it all depends on the person's energy, right?
Mhm.
Some people, they say, before you get a reading, they give you like a list of things of what not to do, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Some people.
Some people, right?
Yeah, it
mean-
depends on personal ritual. Like, some readers will give you like a set of instructions before even getting to the reading. Some might have instructions afterwards of like certain things. It really depends.
Yeah, because because when I went to a certain person, he told me, you know what? Here's like a list of things you can't do before you get the reading, and I'm like, whoa, dang, this is pretty strict. He's like, yeah, this is pretty strict, and this is for people that
Yeah, I'd say for somebody like that, they're very committed to ritual.
Yeah.
And like that's why it's like, no, it has to be done this way, because they probably have other preparations like in their practice that they do.
Do you believe that the cards predict the future in some type of way, like the past, the present, and the future? Right? That's
Yeah, in a way, like the way I would describe it is it's universal life lessons.
Mhm.
Like, we're all human beings. We can all relate to each other more often than we'd like to admit. And the symbolism in the cards is really about that, like all of those sort of universal things that you could just latch onto. You see it and you know it instinctually. Like when people see like the Three of Swords, which is, a heart with three swords through it and just rain behind it, and you automatically get the idea of what's going on there. It's that. So in a way,
it means like there's somebody like there's a third person involved in love, right?
sometimes it pops up a lot for like people with like love triangles, but the way I always like to interpret it is like it's heartbreak, but it's not like you can't recover. It's not something you can't come back from. Swords in particular are about dealing with mental faculties, dealing with intelligence, dealing with anxiety, things of the mind. And the mind is a resilient thing.
Here's one thing that I've heard in different other shows that I listen to. For instance, shout out to Freaky Tales. That's an awesome show. You should check it out on YouTube. It's out of LA. They say that behind the cards, they say a person brings their energy, and that's what's putting the energy, the outcome from the cards, right?
Yeah.
But what I've heard on the show was that is there a spirit behind those cards, Or is there a demon behind those cards?
Okay, so this is
or an angel sometimes.
where it gets into debate with some people within Thelema, because you have your very literal people, like people taking super literal, and then there's people who are like, yeah, okay, this is symbolism. This is so the idea of like a spirit working with you on anything, that's a very big idea. We call it the HGH, or Holy Guardian Angel. And certain practices, through certain rituals, you can achieve contact with your Holy Guardian Angel. And it's basically like this guide. It's guiding you through your whole magical journey. So a lot of tarot readers who lean more into Wicca, lean more into Thelema and stuff like that, they do claim, yes, they have spirit guides and stuff like that, guiding the readings. There's also other sects of religions that believe, we're more on the witchy side, that like spirits will contact you through the cards in a sort of Ouija board style.
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't subscribe to that.
Okay. Because I mean, like you said, like some certain people do tap into that taboo type of side of the other realm.
Yeah.
And they say, "Oh, this is spirit coming on to me right now," and spirit's saying that.
Oh yeah, I would be like really insulted, like personally. Just me, like I get it. It's kind of fun, like the idea of like ghost hunting or something like that. Like that's fun. Like we're trying to make contact and we're breaking through it. Like that's a great thing. But like I worry about the one area where you start getting personal with people, and they're like, oh, somebody's trying to reach you from the other side, and. If somebody said that to me, I'd get a little violent.
It's like that one guy that was here at the Kachan this last week. The median.
Oh, yeah.
My parents went to it. I didn't go to it, but my parents went to it. It's like one of those somebody in the audience. There's a someone by the name of.
Yeah, I'm getting an M. I'm getting an L. Is anybody? Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's so insulting.
Frank in the audience. Frank, your dad wants to talk to you right now.
I would have jumped over the seats. Been like, no.
I mean, sometimes you don't want to. Sometimes you don't want to tap into that side. You don't want to. No. You don't want to get a hold of a loved one from the other side.
Right.
And sometimes that's not what it is.
Yeah, because that's honestly, I feel like that's kind of counterproductive to healing. And it keeps people from accepting the greater thing is that like we all belong to the cycle of life. We're all gonna pass someday, and that's perfectly fine. Like it's okay, guys. It happens to everyone. So yeah, I try not to go that route with it. Like, so for me, like I brought up ghost hunting. The way I work around that for myself, is that like there could be other explanations. It doesn't have to be dead people. It could be interdimensional beings. It could be like some other fun thing. The point is that we're trying to make contact with something otherworldly, and I think it's not a bad thing to do. I just wouldn't get personal with it for other people's sake.
I mean, they say that when you tap in, if for people that are religious out there, they say, "Oh, this is the devil stuff. This is the don't tap into that because this you open up some gates, you can open some portals, and you know what? You don't know what's on the other side when you throw those cards, when you do this and that, and entities can come in and this and that.
Well, yeah. I mean, there is always a fear of that to some degree. So one thing I show people, at least in ritual work, is I show them the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, or aka the star rupee, which is it's really there to set your mind at ease. Like, if you worry about that kind of thing, oh, you're messing with stuff, you're going to let bad things in. Well, you perform this ritual beforehand, and it's a cleansing ritual. And it's to prepare the area for further work and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, well, now we can mess with it because we had our little protection ritual that we performed. And that usually helps people.
Like cords with you and stuff like that, some type of crystal with you. People believe in crystals.
I'm not really a crystal person. I'm old school. I like charged oils and water and like sage and different kinds.
Herbs and stuff like that.
Herbs, all of that.
Like that.
Yeah, working with like natural stuff.
I've gotten lepias before, cleansings with like branches and stuff like that, and they'll be like,
oh yeah, get your ass beat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then they tell you
definitely get the bad energies off and be like,
yeah, and then they tell you something like, the pain's good, it means you're cleansed.
It means you're cleansed, yeah, but you're going to be all bruised up. Yeah, those are good bruises. Jesus took a few.
I actually just went on a hike recently where we did some ritual work, and as it was getting more grueling and everybody's in pain, like our friend who's our guide who like put it all together, he's like, no, yeah, the pain's good, you're what was it? You're burning bad karma.
You're burning bad karma.
Yeah, so like if it hurts all of that little stuff, like that's good for you. It means that like the bad karma's burning away. I was like, okay, I believe you, but this hurts.
That's fire. Yeah, I mean, so here's another question. Back to the cards real quick.
Oh yeah.
When was the first time, when was the first time you threw the cards for someone? At what age, and what was the outcome of that card, of that reading? Was it a good reading? Was it a scary reading?
I still remember it actually.
Did it trip you out?
A little
Did it
bit.
blow your mind?
I was such a big believer as a child, like I pretty much went straight from Catholicism, like into Hermetic magic and like exploring magic. So it's not that big a leap apparently. So as I was doing cards, for my older sister's friends. Mm-hmm. They're entertained because I'm this little kid like doing this.
She's doing magic.
Yeah, but it freaked them out. Because I was taking it so seriously. I was getting into it, and I like pulled the Ten of Swords, which is like the worst card you can get. It's all about like just feeling defeated, feeling betrayed, just like all of that, and I like reacted to it in a big way, so they all stopped laughing. They were like, what is it? I'm like, that's bad. That's really, really bad. And like, yeah, they were all freaked out.
So the Ten of Swords is the worst, one of the worst cards you can get, right?
Oh yeah.
Or is it that the worst? Because the Tower is bad, right? Too. Right?
The Tower is pretty bad, but I don't look at it as the word. The 10 is like, it's very final. Like I can pull it up here.
That's like the
shit
hits the fan type card, right?
Yeah, like the Tower is more about confusion and like miscommunication, misunderstanding, that kind of thing. But Ten of Swords, yeah, it's got a finality to it. Just trying to find it. Oh my goodness, where is it?
Good.
Did I pass
You don't
it?
need to come out next. Like, good. You don't need to come out.
Right.
The bad part.
I lost it. Oh no. It's got to be in here somewhere. Oh, there it is.
There it is, yeah.
Yep.
It is upside down. It came out upside down.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
It's a good thing if it's upside down?
Yeah, because so when it's upside down, reversed, some people say it's like opposite. I read it as like blocked energy. Like, since this is like, again, one of the worst you can get, very bad energy. In reverse, it's that badness is being blocked, so that's good. And 10s are all about like completion, stuff like that. So that's why I say finality.
So, you get your cards read, and your cards are upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that means it's all bad, right? That means, wow, something's bad.
It depends on the cards you get, though.
You know, like,
every card is a little bit of a double-edged sword. Like, it's either strictly this or strictly that way. But interpreting is all about, like, how they line up. What position they're sitting in, relation to the one before or one after, that kind of thing. That's how you really interpret the meaning. Yeah. You can get all reverse cards and it could be a good thing.
Because I got a reading and it was a reverse cards one time, and the lady told me, she's like, "Oh my god, everything in reverse. Everything's in reverse. Everything's bad for you right now. Everything's bad for you.
Everything's out of whack," is what she says.
And I was like, "Whoa, shit." She's like, "Okay, we got to go deeper into the reading." And then she made me shuffle the cards again. And she's like, "Oh, this, and that. This, and that." I'm like, "Oh, damn. Damn, that's crazy."
Oh, yeah. I love it when you see a reader really get into it. Like, they're like, "No, we got to keep going."
Which was the best card you can get in the deck?
I would say either Ten of Cups or Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups is known as, like, the happy ending card. Like, everything's just sunshine and rainbows. And
the sun, too, right? I mean, that's the sun card.
Well, the sun, yeah, it can be an indicator of happiness or an indicator of good things, but what it's mostly about is illumination. So, like, the sun and the moon in the deck really act as, like, counterbalance to each other. Mm-hmm. The moon's all about what's hidden, and the sun's all about illumination.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd say, yeah, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I like the Ten of Pentacles because it has the Kabbalistic Tree of Life on it.
What's one of the worst readings you've ever done?
The worst.
Like, this is like the worst reading I've ever done that scared you. Actually scared you. Like, you were like, "You know what? I kind of don't want to continue with this reading anymore."
Yeah, it's kind of happened a couple of times for several different reasons. I agreed to do tarot readings at a friend's giving one year. So, of course, everybody's asking, and I'm like, okay, fine, that's cool. I could just, like, go around, do everybody's cards. But my friend's mom was there, and she wanted a reading. So I was like, okay, no big deal. And as we're getting, like, into it, and I'm, like, explaining the cards to her, I start to see her get, like, emotional, and I'm like, and she doesn't say anything, and I just keep going, and I'm still interrogating, I'm just getting the feeling, like, maybe I should take a break here, because I think I'm getting into this lady's head, and that's a little bit scarier. And she wasn't getting great results. I was feeling real bad. I was like, yeah, it had to do with, like, medical problems. And, like, by the end of it, she hugged me and cried. And was like, "Thank you." Like, this actually resonated. And I was like, oh my god. Like, I was relieved in the end, like, that it wasn't bad, but I was getting worried that I was just giving her nothing but bad news. That, like, I was like, is she gonna get mad at me? Yeah. I wouldn't say I ever came across anything that was, like, crazy dangerous or, like, something horrible happened.
This is a death card.
Right.
This means death. No, it doesn't mean...
Oh, yeah, when people see the death card, they get...
Oh, the devil card, right? The devil card or death card, they're like, "Oh, shit, somebody's gonna die, or the devil's gonna get me."
Yeah, they think, like, it's something like that. And they're like, "Oh my god, am I gonna die?" I'm like, "No, we're not gonna die. Don't worry, a cycle is just ending.
Mm-hmm.
It might suck, but it'll be okay." That's I try to reassure people when, like, the bad cards come out.
I mean, yeah, not all the time the devil card or the death card is bad.
Yeah, sometimes you get
End of a cycle and
something
stuff
really
like that.
chill, like the Six of Cups, which is, like, nostalgia. And fond memories and stuff like that. Again, these are all just, like, really human things. So anybody can relate.
Here's another question. How do you deal with skeptics? Skeptical clients or... Yeah. How do you handle skeptical clients?
I actually, not just clients, but...
Or friends or family members.
I had a manager once a supervisor who was a skeptic, like hardcore, and like I try to be like very accommodating. I mean, like, look, I'm not like pushing this on you. You don't have to participate. You don't get. He is just going off and off about it. I was like, I feel like you don't hear me. I'm like, it's fine. You don't have to believe in anything, man. Yeah, that's just basically what I tell people. I'm like, look, if you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. You don't have to. That's fine. Like,
you don't have to believe in it.
Right? It doesn't make a difference. It is what it is. Like
for those skeptics, I mean, they're like, all right, I want to play your little game. All right, let's see, all right.
Yeah, they're trying to put it to
Throw
the
me your
test.
cards real quick. Let's see. Bam! They throw one card. Oh, you work in. I don't know. You work in business. You work at a dealership, car dealership. You sell cars. So I mean,
Yeah.
because when I got my first reading, it was actually here in Yuma, and it was down the street here on 8th Street with the yellow building. I don't know if you see it.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah. My mom was together.
So it tripped me out because he told me, he's like, you work, or you used to work in somewhere where there was like law, justice, something to do with that in that field. And I was like, the fuck, dude, how do you know this? Like, I didn't even tell you about this. And I was like, okay, how do you know about this? How did you? My mom had to tell you about this. Like, no, I don't even. This is like the first time I meet you, dude. You know, how do you know about this? I'm like, okay, cool. Let's keep going. And I was like, I nodded my head. I was like, okay. He's like, okay. And he gave me that eye, like, okay, now.
He
now,
told
like,
my mom that she would meet my stepdad. That same dude.
Like, yeah, like the dude when he told me how he looked at me, he's like, you don't want to believe, huh? Like, oh, you don't want to believe, huh? He told me something I knew about you. You didn't know. Like, I was like, whoa, okay, this is pretty legit.
That is pretty freaky though, because I know a lot of people like who are also into like ritual magic and stuff like that. Also like psychics or mediums, like. And it's just kind of shitty sometimes because I would tell them, like, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm okay. But every now and again, you'll get a psychic who, like, kind of corners you. It's just like, hold on, I need to tell you something. I'm picking up something.
Picking up something.
I'm like, fine, go ahead.
But, check this out. I've gotten cards read. I mean, I love this. I love the whole... How do you call this? Mysticism?
Yeah, mysticism, hermeticism, magic, you know.
Magic, everything, all this, you know. And I think this is in every culture, every religion, every race, there's some type of magic, or someone in the family practice some type of magic. You know, us, you know, in the Hispanic community, there's the curanderos, the brujas, the brujos.
Yeah, we have it like as a cultural thing, you know, as like a
goes all the way back to the Aztec days, the Mayans.
It's all ancient stuff. That's the beauty of it. It's you know, we've managed to have traditions that have like passed down
and how you said earlier, it goes all the way back to Egypt. And
you see a lot of overlap even in those belief systems too.
And you know something cool about those, you know, Aztecs and the Egyptians? The dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs. Similar.
I don't know what
they're like
called.
similar dogs, but
yeah, like Anubis is like literally designed after that kind of dog.
So the Xolo, right? They're called Xolos, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the Xolo. Those are cool dogs. Nice breed. I've seen them at the LA, they had the dancers, Aztec dancers had bunch of those dogs. I was like, whoa, those are cool.
Right. I just saw recently, like, over in Mexico City, like, they unveiled, like, the statue of, like, the giant one, yeah. And he had, like, the skull, like,
is that the one they have right there that's been on Facebook?
Yeah,
that huge dog that
yeah.
Oh, we actually saw that.
Dude.
That is badass.
I'm like, wow.
That's in the bucket list.
It's funny that I made the joke that, like, Dia de los Muertos, I'm like, dude, it's a week. Like, we can't say Day of the Dead anymore. This is a whole week.
It's a whole celebration. Yeah, it's like...
It gets longer and longer.
For me, October starts in September.
Right.
Halloween starts in September for me. Like,
yeah, Halloween starts, like, October 1st, 12 o'clock. For
me, I don't know. After the Dia del Grito in Mexico, it's like, yeah, okay, now it's time for Halloween, spooky season. It's time for spooky season.
Oh, I had it,
yeah. And I take, all the way to, like, Day of the Dead, that's where it ends. I'm like, oh, sucks.
Right, like, it's kind of nice, though. It's a nice hangover ritual. Like, just go to the graveyard at the end, clean up the graves.
Yeah.
And chill with the family, that kind of thing. Like, I already got, like, my booze and my candles and my flowers and stuff set up, like, ready to go.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice. That's cool. How would you, for instance, okay, someone that's scared of getting a reading, what do you recommend? What do you recommend that person? Like, okay, I want to get a reading, but I don't want to get a reading. I'm scared to find out about X thing, right? Whatever it is,
Right. I usually just say, there's really nothing to be afraid of in the end. What's going to happen is going to happen.
It's gonna happen,
if
right?
the cards are right, they're right. At least you got that heads up, and I think it's better to know than not to know.
The creepiest reading that I've gotten was, so the dude read my cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, the spirit's coming down, there's a spirit coming in into this reading, and it's a dead relative of yours that, with white hair, it's a female, and it wants to give you a message. And then this person's really old, passed away at a very, very old age. I'm like, okay. It's my granny, my great-grandma. And this person couldn't really read or write and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But she wants to give you a message, and she's
such
using
a specific detail too.
She's using me as the messenger.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, dim down with the lights. And I was like, holy shit, what's going on here,
Mm-hmm.
He lit up a candle, so everything was dark. The only thing that was open was lit up was a table and the cards. Boom, boom, boom. He threw the cards again, this, and that. And he took out a white sheet of paper. And he went like this over the candle,
Mm-hmm.
And the dude was in a trance, like he had his eyes closed and he was like, going over like this over the candle. And boom, he was done, right? And he's like, okay, this lady wants to this old lady wants to give you a message, and boom, went on with the message. And I was like, how the hell did you do that? The dude wrote a full letter out of burnt marks from the candle, from the flame. And in cursive too. He was like this. He was just like passing the whole paper over the candle flame, and I was tripped out.
You just see the
when
whole
he showed
thing
me,
up here, like on there.
When he showed me the paper, it looked like cursive, but like really like faded cursive writing.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't write in cursive. She didn't know how to write it.
Right.
Stuff like read.
So it's kind of like, whoa.
Yeah. It tripped me out. I don't remember the
Unless
message
he's got the invisible
so
ink.
much. It's been... I'm sorry?
Unless he's got the invisible ink.
Yay. Something. But that was trippy.
Right.
So...
Because it's right in front of you.
It's right in front of you. Like, how the hell are you doing this, dude? Like, you wrote a full letter. I don't know. It's trippy. So that's why I say some people could bring down the spirit or a medium or whatever it is, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I think we're all like essentially connected. Like, you know, our consciousness is a part of the collective consciousness. Like, you know, it's this big, like, flowy net, and we're all just kind of connected to it, tapped into it. And I think anybody can kind of get into some sort of psychic ability to some degree, and some people are just like way more tapped in than others.
Yeah, some people are really tapped in.
Like, you know, they dedicate their lives to that kind of thing, and like really like making it a practice. And some people are just like they get random messages, random things like that. To me, I try to be wary with it. You know, I feel like there is, to a degree, like intuition, psychic ability. It's real to a degree. The veracity of it, I'm not 100% sure.
What do you think about crystal balls and the crystal ball and the Ouija board?
Okay, so here's the thing I know about the history of Ouija boards, and they're not reliable.
I mean, shit, they used to sell it at Toys R Us, KB Toys.
I mean, it's just Parker Brothers.
They closed them doors.
Yeah, exactly. We all have to go in the door.
I never got it. I mean,
let's just scare my brother-in-law with that. Yeah, but the thing about the Ouija board is, you know, it started off life like a game, like any other, similar to tarot cards. It was just for entertainment. And as time went on, culture developed. You know, people started integrating it into their practices. It becomes culture. You know, next thing you know, you just automatically associate Ouija boards with like trying to contact the dead, or, you know, reach beyond the veil, as they put it. You know, Ouija boards are nothing.
As I say, it's made for them to contact us, not for us to contact them.
Exactly. Like, that's the concept behind it, like, is that while you have your fingers on the planchette.
Like, we think we're trying to contact somebody, right, on the other side.
Well, like, we can do things
but
like...
the reality is that they're
sort of, with us. What do they call it? Like, psychosomatic? There's certain, like, little mental things you can do. Like finger tricks and stuff like that, where you're kind of telling your brain what to do one thing, and it starts doing another. I don't remember how to do it now, I can't try it. But it's basically this ring finger thing where you try to like make them touch, and you just cannot for the life of you make your ring fingers touch. You know, and I feel like Ouija boards kind of follow that with your fingers on the planchette. Like you want that contact. So like to some degree you're kind of influencing it, like, you know. Right. And that's not bad. It's okay. But I would just recommend like spiritual practice, ritual work, tarot cards. Go the old-fashioned route. That's where the money is. That's where all the magic is.
Have you seen the movie? I love movies, especially horror movies. Those are my favorite. Scary movies. And I start my marathon, like I said, in September, because there's so many movies that I love watching, especially Halloween. That's one of my favorite movies. The first one, Halloween H2O, that one's pretty, or 20 years later. Yeah, Halloween 20. Somebody
posted a meme of that recently, of Josh Hartnett's hair. They're just like, what the hell is going on? Why did we never notice?
I like all the old school movies. His hair's like...
Right. I just really love like LL Cool J, and that like randomly as a security guard.
He played a good security guard. He was a good security guard in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was built for the role.
I like seeing the room he's all reading to his girlfriend, and then what's his name? I was gonna say Jason. Michael Myers comes out of nowhere. He's like, hold on, baby, let me put this phone down real quick. He's all.
It's so like beat for beat, like. Every horror trope.
That's a good B movie.
Mm-hmm.
A good B movie. That was a good B movie right there.
I've been watching a lot of Japanese stuff.
Stuff?
Yeah, I'm actually a kitsune today.
Nice.
Trying to channel my inner yokai.
horror movies, like Japanese horror movies.
Oh,
I remember The Ring, right? Or was that Japanese?
Yeah, Ringu. They remade it. They remade The Grudge and.
Oh, The Grudge. I mean The Grudge.
Yeah,
The Grudge, right?
That one freaks me.
That was The Grudge, right?
Yeah.
With the little kid out of the.
Yeah, they're so similar. The main characters from both, but like the one from The Grudge freaks me out so bad. That's Ju-on. I don't know. It's just like the way she moves, the sound, like the horrified like expression on her face. It gets me every single time. I legitimately am terrified of them.
My buddy that goes to Japan all the time, from We Don't Smoke the Same. Shout out to We Don't Smoke the Same podcast from LA. He goes every year to Japan. And he's like, "Yo, it's haunted as hell out there, dude." I mean, because they believe in like seppuku and
like they're highly influenced by their old religion of Shintoism. Like they're more Buddhist these days, but Shintoism, like hardcore, like it's about mingling, like and meddling with spirit stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why
the seppuku, the haunted
out there, right? For everybody that's committed suicide, the haunted forest, right?
Oh yeah, that's the Kikahara, I think it's called. That's like crazy because you could really get lost in there. Which is why it's popular for suicide.
And in Mexico, they got the El Bosque de las Muñecas.
Oh yeah,
the dolls out there.
Yeah, that place
little
is
island, right?
Creepy.
It looks creepy as hell.
I don't want to go because of all the spiders. I just see like spiders crawling out of the dolls. I'm just like, no.
Like if you put a spider and a snake side by side, I'll be terrified of the spider than the snake.
But there's a lot of really cool like spirits and stuff in Japan. Like I would always recommend to anybody to check out Shigeru Mizuki. He was a mangaka, so he made like comic books and stuff like that. But he was super knowledgeable about like Japanese yokai and all these spirits and stuff like that. So he would create like characters and all that centered on that. It was beautiful. They're terrifying.
I saw this one character one time when they were talking about this one creature, this demon from Japan. It was like funny as hell. He was a dude that was bent over.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, the eyeball in the butthole. The monk.
I was like, this demon right here.
Yeah, that's the thing about like Japanese spirits. They're either like horrifying or really weird. There's one that's just like a round guy with like sandals.
There's one with the big foot. It's just one solid foot.
The one that freaks me out is the Gasha Dokoro.
What is that?
It's a giant skeleton made out of the bones of starved people.
Damn.
Yeah, and it just roams the countryside looking for people to consume. And just the concept freaks me out.
I mean, I just believe all that stuff is super haunted out there. Japan, China, the little Mongols are out there just slashing people.
The more ancient
the more ancient it gets scarier, right? Creepy.
Because I think there's something that's in those stories that is like really connected to our like psyche of fear. Like it just knows how to tap right in, get you like all freaked out. But I would recommend checking out some of these Japanese horror movies. I just watched Gakko no Kwaidan, which is school ghost stories. And they get into all of like the old urban legends and stuff like that, like Hanako-chan and all of that.
Yeah, I know. Japan has a lot of crazy stories. I like the more of a Hispanic folk tales and stuff like that. There's a really good movie called it's called Rosario. I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't think so.
It's a really good movie.
Oh.
I mean, there's a lot of crazy, like, it goes deep into, like, ritualism, symbolism, and all that stuff. It's called Rosario. It's a really good movie. Really, really good movie.
Okay, I'd check it out. I kind of like it when it goes into more, like, folkloric stuff and, like, ritual things, because You do know, like, somebody who at least messes around with it.
It's a cool twisted, twist at the end. It's a really, really good movie. I highly recommend it. Sinners is another good movie.
Love Sinners.
That was a great movie.
Loved it. Oh, it was beautiful.
A lot of symbolism too in that movie. A lot of witchery stuff right there. A little witchy stuff from like.
I love it. It's a roller coaster of a movie, and like by the end of it, you're like, oh, that's good.
A lot of people didn't like that movie because they didn't understand that movie.
Some people.
Some people didn't like. I love that movie. It was good. There's another one too. Mm-hmm. Him, right?
So.
It's about a football player.
Oh yeah, that's the one with is it Marlon Wayans?
Is it him? I think it's Marlon. Or The Longest Walk, or
no, The Longest Walk is the Stephen King one.
Okay, so it's him. It's him then.
That's the one about don't meet your heroes, essentially.
Which one?
Him.
Him. But it's also like it's a little gory too, right? It's kind of like.
It struck me as like kind of A24, like kind of horror.
It was a good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What other good movies are out right now? Black Phone 2.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to watch that one because the first one,
that one was good.
It's that kind of movie that makes you just like scream at the TV, like go, get out!
That was a great movie. And I don't want to, spoil the second one for you, but it's a great movie too. I don't want to spoil it. Just watch it.
I want to say, but I can't.
No, I don't want to spoil it. It's just you got to watch it. I don't want to spoil it. It's been out for a minute. If anyone out there is, watch this when you're ready. It's a great movie. There is a comparison to another movie, and you're gonna be like, they're comparing this movie to this movie. Why? But
what is it?
Oh man. Okay, they compare that movie a little bit to Freddy Krueger.
Oh, I kind of get why, but like
you've seen the trailer,
totally
right?
Different. Yeah,
you've seen the trailer, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Where he comes in and attacks the boy in his dreams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like I did that little comparison to like Freddy,
yeah, right? But the first movie already had that supernatural element, like where the other kids are like helping him, like to fight back. Loved it. I've been watching a lot of classics lately, but it was a really good movie that I have to bring up. Weapons.
I still haven't.
You haven't seen Weapons? Oh, it's so good. It's like if David Lynch was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be a horror director. It's a brilliant concept, and I guess they just like made it like the way they wrote it. Like they didn't have an ending in mind. It just as it happens, that's how it's written.
Nice.
It's fun. It's so fun, and there's so many like references, like visual references to other old school horror movies, like The Shining and all of that. Yeah.
There's so many classics. I mean, so many classics.
Oh yeah.
Tubi has all the classics.
Tubi,
check out Tubi.
So much.
Tubi's great.
Yeah, I was watching Lair of the White Worm the other night. I was live streaming that. I think I'm gonna keep.
YouTube has a few good movies. You just gotta look into it. Gotta do a little search.
Oh yeah.
But
there's some gems out there.
I love all old school movies. Old school movies for me are the best. Mm-hmm. The Chucky movie, the old Freddy. Freddy's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
He's
more of the slasher kind of stuff.
The slasher.
I love
Jason.
Did you ever watch like those old Hammer horror movies? They're like from the 60s. They're not as like I like them for their art.
Yeah.
They're not as over the top with gore and stuff like that, but
the music, right there.
Yeah, the atmosphere that they build, the creepiness of things, like they really like lay into it, and I love
back then they got you, but by the background noise, the music.
Oh yeah.
Not too much of like the, movie effects, but the makeup. It was a lot of makeup, cool, like
the old school, like actually
the
doing
Wolfman,
it yourself.
like for instance, the Wolfman, how they did that right there.
That transition.
The original Wolfman, the black and white, that was cool. The ghosty movie. What's it called?
Dracula.
So.
Yeah, have Bram Stoker's Dracula. You got like the Frankenstein movies. I really like those Hammer horror like takes on it because they also like to kind of do their own version with like in terms of makeup and style and all of that.
I
so
enjoy that
like
stuff.
a little more like intense. A little.
And I always dress up for Halloween. I love Halloween. I love dressing
I
up for
wasn't
Halloween.
gonna dress up, and I was like,
That's cool. Like
it would be fun if I did.
Thank you for dressing up.
Yeah,
I'm a
get the zombie makeup going.
DJ zombie dude.
I like it. I love the little like, this hanging out the neck. Yeah. It's a good touch.
Kind of with that. But
yeah, I have an angel costume, but
nice.
it needs a rest because I've been like.
I tried to make Leatherface this one time and it did not work out.
Mm-hmm.
I tried making my own Leatherface mask and it did not work out. I tried gluing a bunch of what's it called, Band-Aids together and
just try it.
with some crazy hair on. I'm like, yeah, this does not look like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It looks like Band-Aid face.
I was like, I made a new character.
Band-Aid face. Yeah, but I like creating my costumes. I don't really like buying costumes.
Oh yeah, I'm a very crafty person. So yeah, making your costume is always better.
It's always fun. Yeah. Mm-hmm. From back in the 50s, the 60s, and all that 70s.
Right. It keeps you like in line with the Halloween spirit.
It just started with the sheet over your, the little sheet,
right?
With the little circles,
with the eyeballs, yeah.
A coat hanger to make it look more, ghostly.
Oh no! What my mom did to me was she wanted me to be the devil. I was like 4 or 5, and then we ran out of like the glue, the adhesive, so she just got fucking like super glued horns to my head. I was like, yeah. I remember crying because I didn't want to be the devil.
Now you're evil for real.
Right. That was back when we had dedication to the holiday.
I feel like it died out for a while. Halloween died out for a while.
I would say this year it felt like it was sort of bubbling.
It's coming back again. Surface. Yeah, it's coming back again. I used to love when our childhood and the streets used to be so packed with people, packed with kids, and every house was giving out candy, and it was great because it used to fill up like 2 bags each, and that candy was going to be like for the piñata. Our Mexican moms are like, fill them up all the way, just for the piñata.
I've noticed it like over the years like dwindle out in my neighborhood. Like it used to be popping. Like everybody decked out their houses. All the kids are out on the streets.
The haunted houses are sick back in the day. Remember that?
Oh yeah. I was always too scared to go all the way through, ruining it for everyone else.
I used to love the haunted houses. I love haunted houses. Those are cool.
Oh, like
I don't like roller coasters, but I do like haunted houses.
Yeah, I don't know if Prison Hill is still good, or not Prison Hill, but the prison is still doing their.
Oh, the Territorial Prison? Yeah, they still do it. Yeah.
I've been meaning to go out there. Get a little spooky.
The one that I want to check out, I would love to check out. It's the next to Lutz Casino, that old theater.
Oh, the Lyric.
That looks cool. I would love to go in there and check it out.
Tell me about like going in there when he was young and all of that. He's like, yes, this was the theater we used to go to. And like we try to peek in. You can ask for permission to go in there.
Can you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You can kind of do that anywhere.
Regina, girl, I'll take you hearing this, Regina. Hey, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I was thinking like I wanted to do like a little ghost hunting like live stream.
Well, let's go get a if you're down, let's get a little crew and
right.
Let's ask for a little permission and be like, all right, you know what, we're gonna do a little.
Especially downtown.
We're not ghost hunters. We're not Zach banging, so
right.
We're not gonna be calling out the ghosts like, come on, I dare you to fight me. Come on, I'm boss. Kick your ass.
One of the most embarrassing things, my aunt, because you know how they came down here to do the prison, and they went over to Lutz to go talk about like the old hotel above it. They talked to my aunt, and she's like telling them about the ghost she saw and stuff. I'm just like, stop it. Stop telling people it's on it. We don't want them flocking down here.
We don't want no negative. Yes. Shout out to everyone that's watching on the live right now. Thank you, everyone, for all the messages, all the comments, all the likes, all the shares. Right now, we're about to open up the phone line and give people a chance to call in. Let me go ahead and open up that. Ask some questions about tarot cards real quick. If any out there, and if any of the viewers out there, you guys have any questions about tarot cards, now is the time to call in. The number is 928-413-5259. If you have a scary story, go ahead and drop it real quick. If you want to say a shout out or request a reading, now is the time. Call in. Call in right now. Now is the time. And I see that you have cookies.
Oh yes, my tarot cookies.
Let me see those cookies. Yeah, okay. show some to the screen real quick.
Oh, they're starting to get a little.
Again, that number is 928-413.
They melted a bit.
5259.
Yeah.
Call in.
Yeah, so my cookies. Sorry, they melted a little bit, but I have been dabbling.
But that is cool right there. That is really cool.
But not only just tarot, starting to branch out. I have these cute little Baphomets.
Oh, that's cool. It looks like Hello Kitty.
Right. But I got a little more serious one. And Eyes of Nazar.
The mal de ojo. The ojo. That sounds cool right there.
Yeah, little protection. But basically, I saw these online over at Friday Night Munchies, trying to do more events. Just at the pop-up shop that my friends are putting on. So yeah, I'm trying to branch out more. Anything to make art, basically.
And that is really cool. I mean, let me see one of those if you want to show one of those to the camera real quick.
Yeah, it's a little messed up, but
that's the sword.
This one is actually Ace of Wands, which is more dealing with passions. And all aces are some major offer coming in from the universe.
Is that the sword? The one in the corner?
Oh, this one right here.
That one right there.
This one is the Eight of Wands.
That one looks really cool too. Again, all the viewers out there, if you guys want to call in right now, the number is 928-413-5259. Go ahead and drop a call real quick. The phone line is open if you guys want to drop a call. Phone line is open. I'll put the number up again. 928-413-5259. Quick little fun fact today is National Candy Corn Day.
Oh.
Do you like candy corn? Oh, we have a caller. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey guys, my name is Brenda.
What's up, babe? Give me 1 second.
I know I'm driving,
Give me 1 second.
but I was super curious on reading a reading.
She wants a reading?
Yeah, she wants to get a reading.
Okay. Did you have a question?
Well, I don't have any specific questions, but
So you just want something general?
I was vibing with you guys about this whole episode, and I just want to see what comes out.
Okay.
Cool.
I haven't gotten one 15 years.
Man.
Oof, that's a long time.
Let's get.
I've been doing this for a while, but I'm kind of curious what something is.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm shuffling right now for you.
I can't watch my phone because I'm driving.
Oh, no worries.
But
But you know the cards.
Super fun episode.
Thank you.
I'll try to be as clear as possible. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to do a 3-card spread.
3-card spread, alright.
Let's just keep it nice and light.
Okay, first card, bring it up to the...
Okay, first card, I have Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, it's a major arcana card, so that means it deals with the universe, external forces. Usually these first cards, that's a reflection of the nature of a question, but since you didn't ask one, this is going to be tapping into some sort of...
Can you say it a little louder?
Oh, yeah. So, since you didn't ask a question, this is more of a general reading. I would say that this reflects more of either something you're dealing with yourself or something you're about to deal with. And it being the Wheel of Fortune, it's not a stable thing. It's something that's like moving. It's in motion. And it's kind of coming from the larger universe, so you can't really resist it. Followed by that is the Five of Cups, which is, I call it like crying over spilled milk. This would be the challenge card where it's sitting, its position here. The issue with this card is that it's all about like focusing on what's lost instead of thinking about like what you still have or what you still have to gain. So as a challenge, it may run into some issues with focusing too much on what's not going right or what's not coming through, or what you're looking at the negative stuff. But there is, and especially with cups, this deals with emotions, so it seems like it's going to be kind of pulling on your emotions. But there still is some good there. There's something else better to focus on, Finally, here we go. Eight of Cups. Couple of Cups. So this is definitely dealing with the more like emotional aspects of life. This would be your outcome card or advice card. And what the Eight of Cups advises is walking away from situations that don't serve you anymore. If something's just becoming too emotionally taxing, it's kind of stealing your energy or, causing you to focus on the more negative aspects of life, it might be time to walk away from that.
All right.
So.
Okay, that's interesting.
Damn.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated.
There you have it. Bam.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Good reading.
Thank you.
Thank you for chiming in.
I'm going to have to rewatch it because I had a little hard time hearing, but I did understand what you were saying. So, yeah, most definitely. I'm excited for what's next.
Huh?
Great things.
Glad you enjoyed.
All right. Thank you for calling in. Yeah, still here. Thank you for calling in,
I don't know if to cut off, guys.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome.
Next caller coming in.
See you later.
Bye. All right. That was the first caller. We have about 5 more minutes to go, and we are off the air. So again, the number is 928-413-5259. Anybody out there want to call in real quick and share an experience? Maybe ask for 1 card, 2 card, 3 card. Ask a question or give a shout out. But that's really, really cool. Wow, there you guys have it right now. A live reading by my friend Harley right here. Oh, we have another call coming in. Another call. Yeah, let's take it real quick. Caller, thank you for chiming in today. Who do we have on the line? Give me 1 second.
Bad reading, like a lot of bad circulating my way. Is there an action that I can take to change things?
What was that? Having a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, give me 1 second. There we go. Go ahead.
Yeah, say that if I get some bad news during my reading, are there actions that I can take to change that?
Well, there's always actions you can take. The thing about a reading is it's very advisory. So, of course, you're going to get a lot of advice thrown at you on top of, potential things that may happen to you. Usually a reader will tell you, like, oh, this is something you could do, that's something you could do. But quite often, a lot, it's just like, you just take those facts and kind of figure out for yourself, how should I prepare myself? How should I deal with this thing? If you are into any ritual practice, I always recommend, a cleansing ceremony. That usually helps. Dealing with any anxieties that may result from a reading, or any bad karma you feel like resulted from a reading. Yeah, so that's one thing you could do.
Hello? Miss Diller? Are we still on the line? Oh, call ended. We lost the caller. Let's call him back real quick.
I hope you heard.
Caller, thank you for calling. The call was cut off. We're sorry about that, but thank you for calling in. Tried calling back, but couldn't get through. But thank you for calling in. Drop the comment, drop the DM. You can go ahead and message her directly and ask her the question. And that is it for the phone calls for today. We're about to cut it off with the phone call. Bam. Thank you for the calls. Thank you everyone for watching today. It was a really fun episode.
Yeah, it
was really fun.
Myself. Give you a one last card.
One last card. Let's see.
Daily card for everybody.
One card for the audience. Let's pick a card for the audience. Let's see.
Well, we have this Four of Cups.
Four of Cups for the audience.
Yeah, it's all about indecision. Even when you're being handed a lot of really good stuff, you may feel apprehensive to accept it. But eventually, we all have to make choices.
All right.
Huh?
Let me get one card. Let me see.
You want
let me get one card. Let me see.
Go ahead.
All right.
A little sticky. Oh. Okay, so what we have here is Ten of Pentacles. This is one of my favorites. As I told you, it's one of the better cards to get.
Better card, all right.
Okay. It has the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, which is all the different parts of consciousness and, unifying with the universe, that kind of thing. And this card is really, really good because if you notice, you have this guy here. He's kind of looking at everything he's built in his life. And it's working out very beautifully.
That is a nice card right there.
Yeah, he's got a big family, he's got his pets, he's got wealth, he's got a title, he's got everything. So, as advice, stick on the path you're on.
We're on a good path here?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
To abundance, as they say.
Awesome. All right, everyone out there watching on the live, I want to thank you so much for watching today and sticking with us on this awesome spooky episode. Very, very, very educative episode about tarot cards. I want to thank you, my good friend, Harley Quinn. Thank you for joining us, Ralph, for joining us too. And if anyone out there wants to get a hold of Harley, go ahead and drop your social medias real quick.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at thestartarot07. There's going to be some underscores in between.
The little pink corner right there.
Yeah, you can find me there. Find me on Facebook at Harley Quinn. I do lives here and there. Kind of branching out into social media a little bit more now, especially with my tarot stuff and live streaming. So yeah.
And you're
So we have
also
Friday Night Munchies.
nice. You're also at Friday Night Munchies, right?
Yes.
And at all the pop-up events.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to jump on
Nice.
as many of those as I can.
You were just at the Saturday, right? With
Yep.
my
with the
co-host Luis, right?
Yeah, the other Luis.
Louis V. Shout out to Louis V. Couldn't make it today. We'll have him on the next one. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I saw the live.
Oh yeah,
That was really cool.
I really enjoyed
Good
going
outcome.
out there and like being with the community and actually doing stuff and doing the lives and all of that.
And I want to have more guests. You're more than welcome to come on
Absolutely.
the podcast anytime you want. As all my guests has been on the podcast, you're more than welcome to come on the podcast again. Doors is always open to new guests. If you're out there, you have a special talent or any business you want to promote, or just want to come and hang out, drop a DM, get a hold of me, get a hold of Offbeat and Unfiltered, and we'll make it happen. Any sponsors out there that want to sponsor the podcast, hit me up and we'll make it happen. We'll go ahead and put your logo on the live, like how we have it on the down here on the screen. We have my barbershop right there. Go ahead and hit me up. $15, cheapest in town. Hit me up. Good cuts. We have your business.
Yeah.
Go ahead and shout it out real quick.
The Star Art, Tarot, and Treats.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, everyone. You guys have a good night. Happy Halloween. Make sure you cover your feet at night, or else el cucuy will, scratch your feet. All right. Make sure you enjoy a good horror film. Get some popcorn. Give candies out tomorrow, okay? To everyone, the kids, the teenagers, the parents too, because us parents, we love candy. All right, we do love candy too. I like taking candy to work, get a little sugar rush. So give out candies, all right? Even to teenagers. I've seen a meme out there. Hey, these teenagers could be out there doing some, getting in trouble, doing some crazy wild shit, TPing houses, but no, they're out there getting some candy. So give out candies, don't be stingy. Bring back Halloween, all right? For sure. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Ten years ago, on the night of October 31st, a small town fell victim to an escaped killer. Under the cover of darkness, he carried out the most horrifying mass murder on record. Ever since that night, no one has forgotten his name.